Hi, I'm your host, Ski with Pete, and today we are checking out the James Donkey 619. I don't know if you can see it, it's like black on black printed box here, but it's got a kind of cool thing going on there. It's pretty cool, actually. On the front of the box, you can see it's got a James Donkey thing. On the back, it's got a little bit of information about this. This is the Shenzhen Mahu Technology Company Limited, and it says it's got the black red switch. Made in China, jamesdonkey.com. It's tough to find these in North America, to be honest. But I got a good source now. I think they're on Amazon. Check in the About section below for links. You see what I mean? There's just something cool about that already. I think I'm looking at the bottom of it. I am... Oh, I don't even know. I'm even like... This cool piece of paper is cool. Here's the accessories. Okay, let's start with the accessories. Crappy keycap puller. That sucks. Get a new one. This is neat. This is a braided cable with a micro 90-degree end on it. Do you see that? Micro with a 90-degree. That's pretty cool. Don't know where that fits yet. Let's take a look at the keyboard itself and have a little walk around here. Okay, first thing to say is that's a metal top plate. Plastic wings on it here. This is also plastic. Oh, and that's where the cable goes. And you can see the cable's got like a whole section to go into. So that goes this way around. I'm just gonna switch over to Action Cam. See, it's got a cool. It only feeds out the one. It only feeds out the one direction though, and that's towards my mouse, which is kind of a weird design choice. But what's even weirder is, what's even weirder is actually that's resting on the cable now. Is that right? Maybe not. No, it's not. It's just resting on this. No, it's definitely not resting on the cable. It's just, it's not got a firm grip on the desk really, because it's only got the two pads up at the front, and then it's got these other two things on the wings here, but those don't have grippies either. So that puts it on more of an angle, but it doesn't really secure it to the desk much more. No, I don't think the wings are removable. No, I think the wings are on there. I know my desk is warped. I know it for a fact because it's a metal desk. It's like it's never going to be. But that's a lot of wiggle. I'm not sure if that's all my desk. There, that's nice and sticky. All right, typing test. These are the red-black switches. Oh, guys, I'm going to be straight with you. Those are some smooth-as switches. Oh, no wonder they're smooth as hell. Black reds, because they're Gateron reds. Gateron reds are known to be smooth as hell. Yeah, they're smooth as you like. Okay, first let's get in here. Let's take a look at these keycaps. Okay, first things first, these are indeed double-shot keycaps. You can see the two different types of plastic there. I don't think I've ever seen a yellow double-shotted keycap before, but it's yellow and black. Again, the font has that non-contiguous thing that they're doing, as if at one time they had laser etched and then changed their mind. So you'll notice that the P and the O and the 9, they don't close the loops on those keys. The reason they don't do that is because at one time these were probably designed to be laser etched. In under here, also you can see there's an LED there, so these are definitely non-removable. But these are Gateron reds. These are black top switches. So Gateron is definitely known for their smooth switches. It definitely feels pretty good too. I'm going to have to wedge it up so it doesn't... Just going to use some Ski with Pete business cards. Ski with Pete. Okay, so here you actually have a standard bottom row. You can see it's a standard bottom row because it's got 3 1.25 switches on the left, 4 1.25 switches on the right. I'm glad to see that James Donkey stuck to that convention for this. You can see I've smashed some business cards under here to make it level on my desk. Not sure if that's my desk doing that or if it's the keyboard itself, but we'll assume that it's my desk just because we can. Alright, looking around the edges of this thing, let's just switch over to Action Cam. You can see it's got this kind of cool outer layer design thing going on. And over on the side here, it's got a James Donkey logo right by one of those flipper feet. You've already seen around the back. It's got some kind of vents, but those are fake vents because it doesn't actually vent to anything. And around the other side, there's no logo on this side. Looking at the top plate, you can see it's a bent piece. I think that's going to be aluminum. And it's got these top screws on it, so you can see the screws that exist there. It's pretty cool. It's definitely a cool looking design. I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I'm into stuff like this. I think this is pretty cool. I mean, I know it's gaudy as hell, but that's the thing, it's gaudy. If it was on your desk, people would be like, whoa, what keyboard is that? I'm into it for that reason. Okay, next up, pull this cable out. As I said before, it's one of those braided cables. It's pretty nice. Oh, just a little bit of backlight. Nothing too fancy there. Let's just turn the lights off so you can see. Oh, it's really super dark, and those are really pretty dim. That's as bright as they go. It's not very bright. Let's just take a look here. And those are those yellowish LEDs. So it's a yellowish LED through a yellowish double shot. It's pretty subtle, but it's kind of nice. I don't know if you guys can quite tell that. Just how nice it actually kind of looks there. You can see how bright it is in comparison to my monitor, but, you know, unlike some other ones that can hurt your eyes, this certainly won't. It's pretty nice, actually. And while these fonts are that non-contiguous design, they're actually pretty subtle. So the little gaps are very small. So it's not that bad. It's not that bad indeed. Alright, let's see if I can... You can't even see it happening. It is happening though right now. It's doing one of those snake things. But you can't really see it. Turn the light back on. I can't really see the LEDs turning on or turning off, so it's kind of weird. Oh, but the Gateron reds, I mean, you can feel how good that is. Okay, well, one thing I always like to do. Ooh. And I just managed to... One thing I always like to do is flip over... Look at that spacebar. I always like to flip my spacebar around. You can see these are cherry profile. Here's a little typing test for you. Super smooth though. My God. You forget just how smooth how smooth Gateron reds are. Of course, this does indeed have the multimedia keys up here. With a standard layout, you can absolutely replace these keycaps. I'm sure you would. I don't know if they're PBT or ABS. They're ABS for sure. So you definitely would want to remove those and change them out at some point. Cool. Well, thank you very much to GearBest for sending through this James Donkey 619 for me to review on the show today. If you have any comments or questions, ask in the comment section below. For a link to this or anything else you've seen on my desk, check in the About section. Don't forget to press like, don't forget to press subscribe. And if you want to support this channel, you can do so in the About section by buying me a cup of coffee or by supporting this channel on Patreon. Thank you very much to everybody who already does support this channel. Very cool of you. Thanks to everybody who was by on the live stream to watch this happen in real time. There's a pretty cool keyboard, I think. I mean, I kind of like the flashy design to it. Of course, that it uses Gaterons is also pretty cool. For an inexpensive keyboard, you just kind of need a mouse mat or something underneath it to make sure it doesn't slide around, because it's only got those 2 feet, those 2 rubber feet. Otherwise, there's no other rubber feet at the back or anything. So you'd probably want to hack that or adjust it or use a mouse pad, a desk pad rather. Thanks again. We'll see you guys again very soon.